basketball on Sunsports. We are back in paradise. We'll leave it again tomorrow, but we're here now. That's a good thing. And look who's waiting on the heat. The hottest team in the association. The Warriors, they have won 6 in a row. And get this, Heat fans. Golden State, they're doing it with defense. I said they're doing it with defense.
After a holiday week on the road, how sweet it is to be back at home, if only for just the night. The visitor tonight, well, they mean business. The Golden State Warriors arrive as the NBA's hottest team. The question is, can their streak survive the heat? Welcome inside the American Airlines Arena, first of 2 this year between Miami and Golden State. And we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports is proudly presented by AT&T Uverse. And as the Heat Warriors move into January, we check in on the league's top 5 teams. Only 1 game separates the NBA's Elite 5 clubs, with the Heat among them. Miami's a half game behind the Blazers and Spurs, 1 game behind Oklahoma City and Indiana, and the Pacers a loser last night at Toronto.
The three-point shot can be very debilitating for an opponent. And then you see the way the Heat score at the other end. Both baskets result in getting into the lane area. Those 2 there in the 2 line this season.
Knocking off some rust. There's Wade with a steal. A 2-on-1 break with a trailer. Trailer not needed. Allen with a throwdown and a foul.
You see what Dwayne Wade did on that play? He looked back at Birdman running the floor, and I think the defenders thought he was going to throw it to the trailer. The Heat do this a lot. Good passers look off the pass. Let's see if we can see the eyes of Dwayne Wade here. He's going to look behind him as if he's going to throw it to Birdman. See what he just did? He looked at Birdman and threw the ball to, there's the better angle. The defenders, I think, thought the ball was going back to Birdman.
The Warriors are now 9 for 12 from downtown in the first half.
Barnes shoots 39%. How about that pick and roll right there with D. Wade and Chris Bosh? 2 guys go to Wade. The offside, weak side help doesn't come quick enough. And actually, it was LeBron. I thought it was LeBron originally.
David Lee, who's on the bench with 4 fouls. Beasley. Green with a block. Beasley with a dunk.
Stayed with it. Wow. He really.
Curry had 14 of his 28 points in the third. Cole took it away from him. Cole to the hole. Yes, and a foul.
He was so tough. Boy, going with the left hand. We know we can go with either hand to the basket the way he just did. You see that toughness come through again, both on the block and then going against 2 defenders here, basically. Well, 1.
You see the way he had Curry leaning back and off balance? Draws a 4th foul on Curry. And
Tony, first quarter action. Here we go. This is how you start a game right here. Ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! There it is right there.
No dribble at all. Passes faster than the dribble on the fast break, and they beat the Warriors down the floor.
Bogut and Curry working it. Little layup action right there. And as presented by Mr. Crotty earlier, Lee was working it early. And 1 basketball. He had 11 points in the first quarter alone. Golden State in control, but Dwayne, nice up and under move right there. 16 to 10, Golden State. I want to go minute work right here. Should I do it? Yeah. 20 and 13. Golden State up right there. Well, here's a steal and a flush by Chalmers. The perimeter guys were throwing it down early. Curry did this a lot. Okay. And then we got the 38-33 Warriors after 1. Second quarter. Oh, my son's move of the game. You better get up, you 38-year-old monster. Look at that.
Party right there.
Allen is not playing.
I love it.
I like 42 dunks this year. It's not accurate. 9-1 Heat run. That is. Now run by the Warriors. It was a 6-0 run, and Harrison Barnes.
And big lift off the bench Barnes did. Was the highest scorer. Was 15.
He reminds me of a Hollywood movie star. Dwayne Wade with the rip and the flip and then, and let's go coast to coast with LeBron James, shall we? That should be a radio show. Terrestrial. Now for the Cleveland Clinic team play of the game. Thompson, open from Curry. Trifecta, you betcha. That's a 6-point margin right there. He's moving the rock, one hand.
One hand, he's so good with that left-hand pass. You think you have him overplayed on the right, and he burns you with that left-hand pass.
I need two things right now, pick and a roll. Bosch and one basketball. He had 17 in the first half, 2 in the second. 65-61 Warriors at the break. Third quarter, Friday just tell me really good stuff about Steph Curry.
How about you can't block that on the fadeaway? Look at the arc on this, on these shots right here. He's going so high with
defense.
It is. His follow-through so good, and his release just fakes the defender out. You can give him no airspace, Jack.
He was practicing these contested shots with one of the assistant coaches before the game. This isn't something he just goes out and goes, yeah, I'm just going to shoot.
No, you're right. He's a shot maker. I mean, runners, he's got all different kinds of things. And how about that pass there to David Lee in the interior?
Nice work right there. Thompson, splash, brother. Good 4 of 9. Battier, come on now. Nice. That was delicious. I needed to taste that. That was nice. Curry, splash, brother.
Way too open on that one. Got his feet set. No one in his face that time. That's too easy.
Beasley had 5 points in this game. These were the hardest 2.
He did a good job providing offense. A little careless with the ball, though. 4 turnovers really hurt him there, being able to finish plays.
Warriors still up. They head to the fourth quarter. Iguodala! I love saying his name. That's a 3 in the corner. He had 8 points. Now Cole, off the face plant in Denver, still working it. Man played 105 basketball games in the calendar year of 2013. That's the most of any player, by the way. Curry and Lee, they were working it out. And then Wade, 2 for 2 from the land of milk and honey. You like that?
Opportunistic 3 by D. Wade on the pass out by LeBron, drawing the defense. And LeBron stepping into this one, Jack. Again, Rio has done a marvelous job of, I think, of playing the floor leader out there, setting up his teammates.
Why do we have to put all of these threes in the recap? We know what happened. We know what happened. If there was a home bus, you know, where you actually get taken to your house as a Heat player, you know what I'd have to say right now?
Yeah, start the engine.
Bus driver. I'm not going to scream at this bus driver. Insurance. Game summary. A lot of balls went through the basket. That is my analysis. That's why you're the analyst.
To stay competitive in this one, Rio has played tremendous. I love the way he's attacking the basket, and he's picking his spots to score and to set up his teammates. Gorgeous 2-on-1 action here. Wade setting up LeBron, and Wade attacking the basket when he could. But Bosch, has to keep staying aggressive. I thought his aggressiveness helped get Lee in trouble, foul trouble, and I wish he did a little bit earlier in the game, because I think that would have made David Lee less of an offensive threat. But Shane Battier got it going. He's been streaky at times, had 11 points in this game. We're going to look at that number and think about that one for the next game.
LeBron James in this one doing everything he could, but handling the rock and not really the time of some of those turnovers was tough as well, as they were particularly late.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Charging, heading to the rim, and then off the other direction, turning into points sometimes.
And that's a real momentum shifter on that one. He had a couple missed free throws, too, at critical junctures when they needed him to convert. Right down there at the stretch, he missed those 2 in a row.
And still efficient, however. 10 of 16 go in for him. 5 and 5. Final score, 123-114. The Warriors victorious. Our next telecast comes your way Saturday night when the Heat take on the Orlando Magic at 7. Heat Live delivered by Papa John's. Starts the night off at 6:30. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed and the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as John Crotty and Kristen Hewitt, I am Jason Jackson saying thanks for watching. Good night, South Florida. We leave you with this wonderful edition of The Final Take.
Don't change that dial, we can't hit to get down. So turn it up on on your radio, that futuristic sound. We just live it up, day, night, hands in the air, feel alright. Party over here, yeah, that's right. It's all because I got that good stuff. I got that good, good, good.